Okay. Well, live chat to connect to you. Secondly, like the check disconnected. Continue why? Because that's more like able so done. Okay, I'm gonna put something in the chat, see if that helps. Curious. I think Zero is watching. So we're gonna have to set some stuff up here and we should be ready to go. What over here? Okay, I think we're ready to go. So welcome to the stream. Today we are playing Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. The first world, one is kind of not too long, but long enough that it's gonna be a decent stream. So we're gonna jump straight into this. Press start. What do I do? Start. And my controller's not seem to be working. I don't know if there's a reason for that. I hope it's not dead or anything. Because it should be working. PS3. Sex is wireless. Okay, you want to give it a second and see what's wrong here? If the controller's dead, that's going to be a thing I'm not going to be happy about. Okay, game file. Okay, I think I got it. That definitely skipped it way further, and I think we are good to go. In the chat, and it says live stream house, whatever. Good enough I can see. We're good. Press start. Yes. So now we're good to go. One's watching. I don't know if that counts as me, but slot 1, please. The framing artist create block. I want to create a save file on this game so we can play it. And we want to do new games, so I don't have one. Do. And there's a lot of story in the beginning of this, so I'm gonna probably shut up for the beginning of this for the cutscenes and stuff. Like right now. And you can just watch with me. And just give them.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores. Yeah, I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
We will come back to Dragon Shores at some point in this game, near the end of it, but not for a little bit while. So yeah, more characters.
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto angrier.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, teeth like this, and they spit fire like this. Puh, puh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the... beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons! Gah! Ow! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalon. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Okay, cutscenes are over. Yeah. Well, okay, running problem with the walking, Annie meets the controls, obviously. Left analog up, left analog right, deep up down. It should be walking, so I might have to do some unplugging and plugging back in.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
Okay, we're gonna have to unplug this cord. Plug you into the. I could plug you into the second one, but I'm gonna plug you back in and see if this works. Cause it should be set to where I want it, if I'm right. Let me look here. Okay, nothing showing up. Was that a? Wait, nothing showing up on the remote. That does not. Okay, we're gonna have some problems. With the controls as always, because I always with these streams controls don't want to work properly for me for some reason. Don't know why. I'm gonna just unplug you in general. See if we edit the so this screen's gonna. None of these have things. No, even the up and down don't have any on here. That could be why it's not working, but it wouldn't make any sense. Player one. Player one, yes. Keyboard, plug you, and maybe that's why it needs to be rebooted or something. PlayStation 3. Left analog up, up. Do we do? I guess this is what we want. And trying to figure out what's wrong with this, because okay, I don't know what I did, but I fixed it. We are good to go with Spyro now, and we're gonna get some intelligence up here, and then we're gonna do one other check. We're going to pause the game for a second. I'm gonna reload the stream. I think I can do that. I think I should be able to. And see if, yep, the chat is not disconnected anymore. It said it was disconnected. Oh, we know we just gotta get everything back in place. Because instead of it disconnected, I want to reload it because I don't know if it will fix it. So, if it does, so I wanted to come back into the game to see if it would fix it, and it did. So now we have game. So now we can just play. And also, because I want to double check, I think it's been recording fine the audio for the game, because I want to make sure the last two screens didn't claim these. They don't do anything. Decorations. And these guys just don't do anything really. So this game has the enemies, you just get these. When you kill an enemy in this game, they'll give you gems like in the other one, and kind of. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know why. That's just a minor thing. To not be like, oh, I don't like this. What, I just don't? I just never can. I don't know why. It's one of those things that this is my. It's like a good looking game, and a lot of other things. It's really great. A fun game. But like at all, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just something about this game I'm not a big fan of as the other games. I don't know. There's something about this game. This is Glimmer we're at. So let's get these gems. Cause yeah, I can. I don't know, just the gems. Yeah, it's just one of the things with the enemies in this game. They give you once you get enough of them, you can use the power for the level. If there is one, I think every level has one. So not. It was like one of those things I'm like, okay, cool, they'll do gems. I'm like, it's still a fun game, but I'm like, I don't know why, I just don't like you guys using gems or something. It's But they don't. And when the characters talk, I'll let them talk. Like her.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she's asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
Her voice sounds weird. Maybe it's because of Spyro 3, so that maybe the voice actor or somebody who plays her, I'm not sure. But, who knows? She sounded really weird. Maybe I don't know what she sounded like, something, I don't know. Oh, there's a money box over there. We're gonna have to pay him an arm and a leg. And I mean it, we pay him like so much throughout the game. It's like, yeah, no. Can I just skip that? We'll talk to this guy.
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. Looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Yes, because you can't learn to climb or anything. That would be no co-brainer. You can't just learn to climb or something. You could not just learn to climb. That could make this easier. I guess you couldn't still use the power up. So I guess it makes... I can understand why. You still wouldn't be able to use the power up, only I wouldn't be able to really, so... Okay, you went a little imbalanced. See that? Now we get to talk to our favorite old money bags here.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone is talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
Okay. First of all, I haven't got that many gems. Do you even have 100 gems? Oh, I have 191. I have a lot of gems. What if I say no? What happens?
You'll have to pay up sooner or later. It's the only way across. I have to look after my, Avalar's financial well-being. You know.
Okay, I gotta put that. I don't know if I ever put that. Can't play him? Okay.
Back again, eh? And with plenty of treasure, I see. Would you like me to open the bridge? I won't even increase the price.
Open. We have open it.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again, when you have even more gems.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to you. Paying you a arm and a leg for shit. Yeah. You're gonna be a pain in the ass later, but well.
To get a good look around, hold down the triangle.
Okay, I'm gonna skip you. You got the camera and stuff. I don't really care about that. We can learn about the camera. I know the camera. I think most people don't want to listen to that anyway, so. Look at flag. They don't want to.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
Okay. You did the things you collect at the end of the level. Talismans. You need all the talismans. At least for the first two words. The last one doesn't have
This
any.
magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
I want to go not this way. Still more we can do. So let's go here. We haven't got any like gold or anything. Let's go and get some gems. Go around and look for gems first. Do that first. Get these yummies around the whole area first. Get that taken care of. Oh, where are they? So here. I could, if I do this right, I can complete this. First try. That's why we're going to take these come back to climb. But the way you can shoot that, we don't need to climb. And you can just do it without climbing, but we're going to see if I can do that. See if I can do it without climbing. We'll see. Can I fly a rope now? Looks like I can. I don't think I can. Talk to this guy.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
Okay, I know what to do. You know what? Let's do it. I know what I need to do. We need the flame. Oh, you guys. 1, 2, 3. I think I should be able to get in there and get to this.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Okay, the audio sounded weird there, but it could be just because I don't know. One orb, these are what you collect. These are like the collectibles. Other than the gym, because this game is like, the game's the most collectible. The orbs are basically what I would call the dragons. And I love the hover. Like, do this. And the hover, oh my god. If I can unhab that, and it would be so better if it did.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Okay, let's see what we do. We gotta aim. How do I? And a boom. That's 1 out of 6.
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
Yeah, we'll get this one done out of the way next. Just follow this guy. Don't wanna... Like, it doesn't matter if I go ahead, because I still gotta wait for him anyway. And, oh, that was a glitch. We both went up at the same time.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to that lizard.
We'll see. We'll see if I can. I should be able to. I don't want to go too far. Okay, that totally has got the guy here. Let's go to the edge. Booyah. On to the next one. Once again, maybe the lizards.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press and hold.
Okay, we're not. I know the. Telling me the combinations. I know what to do. And high. Basically the same. Just aim. I think these lizards come back. Yeah, they do. In the next game. I don't have to come back in this one. I know they're in the next game for sure. But there's gonna be a cool callback in the skateboarding level. So sometimes you get the. You have to fight him there too, kind of fight him. Yeah, that was luck. There's money somewhere. The guy who like, hey, here's $100 and I'll do this thing for you. Be like, hey, I'm gonna, do you know that all the money you just got? I'm gonna take it, basically. I got 2 more of these, and then I got all of these. This game has, it does the first one, it has a lot more mini games. Okay, where's we? Oh, we have to go there. So I have to go around. I'm not gonna hit so far. I'm doing good so far. Where's this guy? Okay. Yep.
Yay! You saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Okay, give me a Orby orb. Now, we'll see if I can do the other thing. If I can, we'll try and get up there. You can use the other flying power. Basically, just slide to it. You have to be very careful though. It's like very precise. So usually when you do that, be careful. You can do it. Just I've seen people do it and I've done it. Just sometimes. If I try enough times and I can't get it, it's not the. I don't remember it being the easiest thing of things to do. Oh, war could just come back. That'd be the easiest thing. I think we can do this. I actually could go over there, but. Am I running faster? Would that be the better way to do this? gems. You know what? We're gonna. I think we'll just come back and do it. It'll be the easiest thing to do because we have a lot of stuff to be doing tonight. So I think we'll just go. We can come back and do it. I mean, it's not. We'll have to come back to other levels anyway, I think. So we can just come back and do it. We'll just jump to Summer Forest. No cutscenes.
Oh no!
There's money back. I don't know how I got here before me.
Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
There are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto.
Oh, Hunter.
Hunter, where have you been?
I like Hunter. He's one of my favorite
got
characters
a
in the
little
series.
lost.
Spyro's going to help us collect the talismans.
I am?
Yes.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talisman? If you come across any orbs, they're important too, but I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
I don't know if it's by lunchtime. I mean, maybe. Well, when you did, seems like you're doing it in the morning, or is it the afternoon? I don't know when. I don't know if that technically is true. You can get there by that time, but hey. And we have these. These are the now what the lives are. The last one, they were those little, like, clam things. You get these, get these butterflies, and they give you these 1-ups now. And we're just handing them out. We get 2 of them straight off the bat. Because they're like, hey, we'll just hand these things off the bat. Because we want to give you some lives, because you really don't. How many do we have? 6? 6? I think it tells you here. 6 lives, and it tells you everything we have. Cool. Let's go and get some of these gems, shall we? Get that one, please. Thank you. And then, I want to make sure I get all the gems, because if I can. I don't know if it will let me. Check out those 1 gems in that one place, what I was there. Oh, Mr. Red. Don't want to miss him. I have to come back and look for him, and that's not always the finest thing to do.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you go to.
Okay, well... we can do. I can sure do that. I don't know why Hunter's not here. Because I feel like he should be here, but I don't know. Just fly down here and get some gems. So there's more down here. But the whirly gig was also stairs. I'm like, I don't get that. Counterproductive. We got these frogs. Those remind me of the one frog. What's that dancing frog from like the Looney Tunes or whatever? I just noticed that. That's kind of what they look like. Don't know if that's intentional or not, but look at these gems. I thought Hunter was supposed to be, I think he comes up here after we go down there for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, now all of a sudden he shows up. I thought, what?
Hiya, Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press X to...
Another glide. Tell me how to glide. I probably didn't need to talk to you, but I'm going to talk to you anyway. And there's something over here. Eventually there'll be portals so you can travel to each of the different worlds very easily. I actually like well, if they kind of cover in some of the other games in the third game. Yeah, a little easier.
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around, is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is, the more hit
sounds
points
weird.
you have.
I think this last game he has a different voice or something. Okay, see some games over here. Can't swim yet because Moneybags over there is gonna want to pay me like $1,000 just to learn to swim. Probably that's how much it probably does cost to learn to swim. I don't know. But for swimming, I don't know how much swimming it costs, but I don't think it's gonna be how much you charge. Oh, you just got some money? I just met you like 10 minutes ago and I like spent all your money and I'm gonna get that thing when you got more. But let's go, and this is the game's easier to, to talk over than the other one. I probably got more going on than the other games. I don't know why, because like there's more like you have more. I'm not gonna talk to you yet because I know I don't have enough money. Wait for you, and I know I can go do this thing with Santo here and get maybe a few more gems and do whatever he wants.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press X and hold it.
Okay, I know. Once you start explaining what to do, I can do that.
Okay, not bad. Now, to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press X.
I know the glide hunter. Easy peasy.
Nice job. Now try to do a hover.
I know how to do a hover. I've been doing it. A little late to the game. For some reason I didn't hover. That one was my bad. My bad. I didn't hover. Okay, you didn't have to come back to this from the beginning.
To hover.
I know how to hover, I just messed it up or something. Hovering is the best mechanic in probably this entire game. Just saying.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the D-pad or analog stick when you hover.
There's an orb. You can see an orb over there. We can't get to that yet. It's like, okay. Okay, game. You just make me fall for no apparent reason. Got extra life though, so I'm not, I guess it's, I mean I didn't die, but extra life's not bad. Hover. I don't know why I just fell though. It was just very, you're gonna talk to me. I don't want to just skip you,
Yes?
but I know it's not really, it's just tricky if you played Spyro before. See, you've done it. Easy peasy.
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
Give me the orb. And thank you. Grab you, and I think we're good with gems. That's all we can get. So let's see if we can get money back for you.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
Okay, how much are you charging? Underwater swimming costs 500 gems, your total is 375. Okay. So maybe that's not just the way you could do this. Okay, there's two levels here. You want to go to this one first. Because the other one you need to, there's stuff you need to involve swimming, so it's better to do this one first. And then get to swimming, then do that. Or if you want to go for the rest of the whole, then do that, and then go for the rest of the whole one. And do stuff, just, that's how I usually do it, because it's easier and makes more sense that way. Just touching for the levels. But actually, like this.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
Okay, Yeti. I think I can handle a Yeti. Little old Yeti. Yeti spaghetti. And these, what's in the corner? I think. Yep, goats. That could be a problem for me. Oh, even Oh, there's two.
By concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Let's see. Put a flame here tonight. Okay, well, to come back. Yo, you guys. Okay, I'm doing anything? Great.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take...
Okay, so I need to flame the bigger enemies. Okay.
Each time...
I know, kill the bad guys, I get this thing to... And if it says I need 11 guys to kill, gotta beat 11 guys. I'll kill 11 guys. Just do that. It's a more than 2 now. They're in these like symmetrical 2. I actually like these. This one better than the best one. I don't know, it's just one that is leading to me. I don't know why. Leading to me. So now we're gonna go and is that Mr. Jim? No, he didn't. Talk to you.
Hey!
I gotta just give people this and look what I can do. I don't know if I'll let them all talk. I'm gonna really get find this guy with. Not as good as I am today. I'm like even finish pretty quickly.
Remember
What's it
Hunter's
say?
advice. You will glide farthest if you press the
Okay,
X.
your audio sounds weird. I don't know if it's... Yeah, I don't know what to do with that, but... And we are pretty much like, almost like having to do this already. Right, but only a good way to do it. 10, so we need like one more. It's gotta be like one more, right?
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should kill that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not so sure you're up to it.
Oh. Watch me not do anything. He kill himself. He actually did kill himself.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
Thank you, and now we can... About the door here and go this way. Maybe we'll go this way first. Now, ice mechanics. Everybody loves. Actually, I don't mind it. Not the best. They're fine in this game. They're not like super annoying. They run. It actually feels like it's running pretty smoothly. I'm having no problems at all. So it feels like I'm actually like handling pretty well when I usually feel like it does. Okay, let's start this bad boy.
Ah, Spyro, welcome! We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper?
I would be funny if people want comment for hockey. For I know hockey is it's the exact opposite of that. Yes, please.
You have 2 minutes to score
5 goals. Yep, gotcha. Skip that. Okay. I have 2 minutes and I just gotta go 5 goals. Now I'm not racing against somebody else. Just make this pretty easy. gonna be harder than I thought. We'll see. I have not played this. I've not played Spyro 2 in a while. It's like the one. And you can do this in like 2 minutes, I think. It's not that hard. It's in 2 minutes. It's real easy. You flee one way. I'll show you when we get this. Oh, I almost got that. There's gonna be no problem. Like you flee them on this side. And then you make a left. Oh, you can just go on the goal. That walks 2 and 5. This one is just he hits it and you gotta go get it. There are ways, like if you do it right, you could probably get it right when you hit the back. How many? That's 5. Okay. Oh yeah.
Well done! Have this!
What is it? No? You holding out on me? Now we have 4, not that many. We're gonna have a lot more by the end of this playthrough.
Would you like to try a game of one-on-one? The first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at the red goal. Off you go.
Now we're playing against somebody. That makes sense. I can actually hit him. I just have time on this. I can just. Oh shoot! 1 point. 1 point for a man. To flame the guy. Keep flaming him like I don't think that's a. Shit. Yes. Oh shit. Boom. Get 2. I'll get him in any end. I think it's 5. Well, I can manage this. Whoa, that puck went. Okay! Puck seems like it's freaking out there. I'm not sure we keep fire flaming the guy. Doesn't really matter. Come on, get it. Whoa. Oh, when he hits me, that shoots the puck out. Well. You want to like get him to one side, because if you go to one side, you can't react fast enough to move it over. So they can really. Look what he hits it. That's pretty good. I should have. Get it. It's this time, bro. The hell up to me. Boom. 2, 4. One more. And it's by a win. I would love to get this perfect. I think it might be a skill point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do this. This is I forgot how easy this was. Boom! Got a skill point.
Well done! Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
What is it? Another one? Definitely take it. Let's check on the skill points after this goes. Let's check. Are there skill points? Guidebooks. Save options. Options. Are there no options? No. Sound. XO. Save game. Guidebook. I want to see if they're actually in. I don't know if they are. One for some. Worth. Two there. Two there. Okay, they don't have skill points right now, so just kinda sucks. I just gotta get them on when I can. Cool. Do we have enough to get the, Did we kill enough to get the thing yet? Okay, but I hope we did. Does he count as one with me? Yes, he does, so we can come up here. Get some of these gems and go talk to Mr. We're gonna get these first. Get the gems before we help the professor. There we go.
Oh, thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Okay, I can do that. Nothing to get the gems anyway, so. One statue. Two statues. I guess we go to these ones over here. Get everything over here first over here. So the secret area up here. Go like here. Get another one. Have some hidden gems up here. Let's make sure we get to that bonus. And we should be good. Right up here. Then we got draw. See one like right here. Yep. And then one right here. Reboot. Yeah, you. Well, that's it, right? Rockets, a lot of the things they improved in this game. I will say they improved a lot of things. I don't know. I have a thing with the. One was having a nice kind of music. I'm like, I don't want to have like an upbeat kind of music or something to them, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain too much. I know there's more gyms down there, but let's go over here first. We'll have to come back anyway. We can come back this way and get these guys. Let's have all the gems, but we gotta go back this way because there's a couple. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. 9. And I know the last one is. I know the last gym is. That gym should be right here. All 100 gems. We're not done yet. Oh, I like how it takes me back.
Well
that's
done,
awful nice.
Spyro! You've
nice.
scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
I know you need these things. It's weird that you're giving them to me. You and Hunter and stuff are giving orbs and eggs. Like, what the fuck makes you guys give me this too when you know I need it? And this level of Colossus is complete, so we can exit. I like how it's complete. That's something I like. I don't think I did in any other games. You say like 100% complete, got all the eggs, so I don't say like 100% complete. I just said one might, but I know the first one did. We'll cut in. That's finished. Now we talk to Moneybag so we can learn to go underwater. Get that taken care of. It's next on the agenda, so we're not going really down underwater here first. There's a couple of things we want to do first. First we're going to talk to Moneybag.
Hello there, Spyro. Would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for...
Like I already said that.
Great. Okay, when you jump in the water, you can use the D-pad to move around the surface. Use square to... Remember to dive under.
You tell me what to do. Okay, what we're gonna do. And that took like most of my gems, but I think if you get them back at the end, there's not too big a deal. We're going back to the front of this. Go through here, yes.
Check your guidebook.
Okay, I know how to check my guidebook along. We're gonna come back here because you want to go over here. So the water, what's in the water is never my favorite out of these Spyro games. I don't know, it's just I'm not that as good with them as I would like to be, or... Do you think we have a bigger reach for the gyms in this game? What I do find nice. And we come up here. We fly, get to the secret area, and get a orb. So we have 7 orbs. So we're doing good so far. Before we leave this area, because there's only one more thing over here, let's do it. We would do Idle Springs and just finish this off. Then like this area is pretty much done. These 2 portals will be 100% done. We'll have to come back to Glenwood because I decided not to. I mean, I could do this thing with flying. I could have more done something like I can just do it later. Not too big a deal. I like the cutscenes, they're just a great art. What I'm gonna do is, because I haven't done it, I want to make sure the game saves. I know the game probably saves automatically, but I always like to just save it. And I can bring it up just to have a way to be like, hey, if something happens, what do you have to say?
Spyro, the idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
Okay. I think I can fix that. Let's go. This level is one of the ones here. Now that we have the thing from the water, we go in the water, see? Makes this level a lot more completable. We can complete this level because of it. That's why I wanted to do it first. What I gotta do? Oh, operation. I like these ones how you go in the water now. That was actually a good thing for Spyro games to have. Actually, I do like that as a change. These Spyro games to have that. I think there's one there here. Okay, I'm not the best at the water thing, so that's why I'm second at the water. Looks like I'm second at the water. I'm not gonna. I didn't say that thing. The other stuff. Any other ones in here? No. We got this guy to talk to.
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idol heads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us. The first puzzle is to turn all these blocks.
Okay. For the first puzzle, there's 3 puzzles. We have this one. If I can turn around, we have to turn all of these into yellow. So we want to do this. It's a very easy puzzle. Really just all the corners.
Wow, Spyro, you did it! I mean, I knew you could do it. Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge.
I feel like this one feels I've been having it just hasn't been too hard. This one, Spyro 2, I've been playing so far. It feels like it's gotten really easy, and like I said, I'm not the best with the water stuff.
This idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed.
Okay, so this screen does not take too long. I won't talk. Blue, yes. Yellow, yes. Red, no. Yellow, yes. Red, no. Yellow, yes. You gotta wait. Why don't you like the red one? Those would be free express or whatever. It's probably like that. It's probably like free express to me. It's probably like that. And I missed. Well, hooey to you, too. Like you. Okay, well, for me not timing it fast enough. Come on. There we go. A little over halfway. If you want as slow as balls, I could be doing this faster. You don't really get the red because then you just a lot of them back out for some reason. Okay, one more. Nope, not gonna get me. I can do this. One more. Nope. Nope. Not gonna fall for that. Not gonna fall for that. Gonna fall for that. Nope. I think I wanna press it. When it gets to only one, it's like, okay, if I didn't mess up, I probably would have done it sooner, and we are good.
Okay, Spyro, just one more puzzle to go. I'll meet you over by the college stones for your final challenge.
Okay. Can you take me there? Because I guess, could you get over there before me, kind of? Now I have to go for all this. So, yay. You guys don't do anything. So, you get the shields. Let's get all these gems out of the way. We are good to go. Alright, who needed that? Oh, he gave me a health or something. Great, give me these. What else? Anything else? Oh, there's something over here. But I got him some gems. I can talk to you. What do you have to say?
Those metal shields are making enemies in...
Runnable, I know I have to use my regular attack. Really good. Go, you guys. And no life. How many have we got? 7. We're pretty good with the extra lives. And I got you. Right in. There was another one. I missed it. Who knows? But we're doing pretty good. I haven't really died or really haven't gotten hit so far. So I think I'm doing pretty good. Okay, shoot. What do I... Oh yeah, you broke this. Now I can go.
To aim the camera left or right.
It took me out there in the camera. I know I did the camera. But you might have me teleport me to there. I want to get the gems first. Then I'll save you after I get the gems. Or I could do that first. Looks like it's weird. We're not gonna talk to the other guy. I know when he does the pulse thing, he sent me back first. I'm not gonna worry about that. We'll do this first.
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. For the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Thank you. You're green for about an hour. Not doing too shabby. An hour is probably gonna be a job stream. Maybe more, depends if I want to do the whole Artisan World and the boss. That's what the plan was, but I might always slow him down because the next stream is going to be... I might not do all just the home worlds and stuff like that. I might not do all the home worlds here, just there's a lot of them. I'll see if I can go that way, so we're just gonna go back. We could do that, but we could go this way and do this first. And because running back would be easy. Not do that anyway, so it would be like a better to do this way. Maybe like multiple times. No, I'm stupid. And I fell when I shouldn't have. Because either one, I'm trying to rush through this, but I shouldn't be. Get these gems and stuff. And we'll get these all, go around and get the gems first, and then we'll do the actual like mission. Or thing he wants me to do.
His fabulous to see you, Spyro. Now that the supercharged power-up is active, you can charge through the pedestals and send the dancing hula girls over here to help me.
Okay, that's not pretty easy one. Let's see if we can do it first time. This one is, I don't know how you know it's Spyro, but... Okay, this is way fucking... Holy sh... Did supercharge to get faster? Because I'm like having... Oh, you have to continue holding it? Okay. Thanks for the tip. Okay, this is gonna be a lot harder. For some reason, this is way harder than I remember it being. Oh, great. This was supercharged. I feel like supercharged for me. Okay. There we go. Took me long enough.
Look at that. The hula girl's rain dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this...
Okay, I kind of skipped that. I didn't know if I wanted to, but... Hey, can we keep it faster? Yes, we have... Fit to. I want to see how much I can get done. What time is it? 10... 1... 11... No, it's not 10. It's 11 2. Too bad. We have one more that we can complete. Okay. We will complete this one. And we'll do the other simple one for sure. I hope we can this level, and then we need to do some more levels. Don't know. See how this goes. Gonna get a decent amount. Looks like what, around 2 hours? That's the maybe goal. See how long if we get 2 hours speed, we'll just start speeding it. Then I'll play a little extra. Nothing. Let's get on my bones. And we finally reached the end of this maze. What I do is flame you. I want to make sure you go off first. I'm gonna go back. You're gonna go above that. I was gonna get you, but I'm not. Actually going back. They're flying. Damn. Did that guy miss? They're just above, okay. Okay, in this aid, I meant good by guy in the gym. These guys really don't matter. And you can get all of them. They do have a counter that says 11 guys. But I'm not worried about the counter. He is the guy I want to talk to you.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out.
Okay. Our star moon is star.
If you...
Nope, so it's not that. It's not going by star. Oh, there's a star on this.
If you...
Okay. You. Nice you, that makes sense. You're a star. There you with diamonds. Is it good at you? Don't know. It's good as purple. And you. And you? You open. I think
Nice
we got
job,
back here,
Spyro.
so.
You're pretty smart for a dragon. All I have to give you is this shiny thing I found in our toolbox.
That'd be an orb, I'm guessing. Yep. Orby orb. Thank you for that. Now we can head on to the promised land. Somewhat to Let's go and get the gems. Oh wait, do I have to fly down here? Did I have to fly up there to get some of the gems? Okay, maybe I should have done. I didn't think about that. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh yeah, I can totally complete. We're gonna see here, just to save us some time on this game. We got everything? 4 of 100, 2 orbs, we do. Excellent, let's see what happens. Yep, works fine, so we don't have to worry about that. 42, here we go. I think your weenies look a little black there. You might want to take them off. Okay, so we're done here. So now we're going to go underwater next to Moneybags. Is he still there? Oh no, we'll actually go and check. Is he there? So we can tell you how to fly. No, he's gone. So, I've learned how to swim. I'm not going to need that to teach you again. And I'm just getting stuck in the corner because I don't know where the gyms are down here, because I know there's gyms down here. Jimmy Jams, none over here. A couple right there, one. There we go. I got all the gyms. Let me take a look around. Looks like it. We can go down here. Bop. And scooch. Or miss. Don't know why. Okay, let's jump up here, get these. Get these bad boys. And a door mechanism.
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar.
Noise, that just gets weird.
Oh, and keep collecting those orbs, too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the Dragon World.
Who are they now? Miss Hunter. Again.
Your game camera is currently...
Okay, it's a passive one, I want it, whatever. Whatever it's in, I don't want it to change. Yeah, I don't want to go in now, I just want to get the gems by. Who are you?
I saw something shiny at the top of this wall. You could probably get it, but you'll have to learn how to climb first.
Yeah, I don't know how to climb. It's weird. I can say don't, because in the other games I never really needed that. I'm not gonna go, we're gonna go this way first. And then we'll go that way. So we got a lot of gyms here, this world, compared to the last game.
Nice work, Spyro. The orbs you're carrying have activated this special portal.
We didn't have
You
that
won't
many.
find a talisman in the Ocean Speedway, but if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun.
Yes, because they will give you all my treasure, and I think you get all of that too. How many orbs do I have in total? 9. Okay, I guess that. I think you need a little more than that because of how many orbs things are in here. Okay, that door shut. I could flame this and open it. Just say, and get these. Now how do I get the other one? It's closed to my axe. Well, we're gonna have to do flying. That I hope I don't screw up. Flying, I feel like hovering and doing some of this stuff and on the foot fritz. But we get an orb. That was easy. That was easy. I know you can fly up. I've done it so I could fly over there or something. Or did something where I like got over that, I think. In one of my playthroughs or something. I think I kind of like stuck there or something. But yeah, let's go this way. Get these. We'll keep that stuff for now. I'm actually do it to you next if I feel like it. Honestly, I don't want to pay you till I get all the money. Till I've gotten at least all the money. In the cupboard. I think that's all I can get for now.
Hi, Spyro. This talisman door will only open if you have all 6 Summer Forest talismans. Once the door is open, Ripto and Crush will be waiting in the dungeon.
6. Like 16? So that's 6, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. So there can't be 10 at the next one, there's no way. I mean, it could be. 2 speedways in the next one. Okay, what do you have to say? Can I pay you yet?
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
I bet you know the wall just fine, you stupid bitch. Alright. I'll play
yes,
it now.
The sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
Right. That seems so easy, like.
Okay. So it's not the portal to Dragon Shores. Aquaria Towers is still a lovely place. Why, I have a home there myself.
Okay, actually, I don't know if I knew that. Sometimes I don't talk to them afterwards. I should. Moneybags, I will. I'll talk to Moneybags afterwards. Take a kind of. Okay, it's Aquaria Towers, but I don't want to do that one yet. I'm gonna pick which one I want to do. Next few levels are not bad levels, but I'm not like not any particular one. I'm like super like, ooh, I want to do that one. You know what? Let's go and do the whatever you're calling. Let's do the Ocean Speedway just to see if we can get that one done out of the way. Yeah, that's really just gonna be the hardest one. All the other ones I know what I need to do. A lot of levels have shit on the back that I can get done. What if we're gonna do these? What if we're just gonna get all the flying ones first? I got 8 of those. Yeah, there's 6 out of those. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to do claws last. That's gonna be. Maybe I can get any cards if I'm on the way. I'll get them because I can. I don't remember the speedways. I don't remember. I don't remember running speedways and all that stuff and everything, so hard to control. You know, we're not gonna flame the cards. It might give me more time. But what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a U-turn. I'm not gonna get those guys because I think it's gonna throw me off. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna go where you gotta get these. Damn it. I didn't miss that one, it wasn't good. It's not a bad strategy now. We try, it's fun. Get over here and talk about the people.
I guess now you think you're pretty good. Well, let's see if you're as good as the current champion. Alright, Spyro. Meet the course champion. In order to win the race, you must fly through all the rings. Beware if Hunter flies through a ring first. The ring will start to shrink.
Or just to follow Hunter's side. I think you can do that. Okay, then.
It's not it.
Because if Hunter did it, why didn't he get the off and I just do this? This guy was trying to know what to do.
Great job, Spyro. That was some excellent
I was really
flying.
concentrating on that, like why I wasn't talking. I was really concentrating on that, that was actually... Second try, not bad. Secret orb challenge. You got no quitting. Because only one orb and I got all the treasure, so that level is genuine. Now you can figure out what level I want to do next, because I want to do more. And figure out what to do next. There's only some levels. Any level's going to be really easy, I think. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's going to be really that easy, but... Let's go to you next. Where are you? Road Coast. The one's not the easiest one. I remember the weird flying thing we have to... They're going to have some pretty hard flying stuff, but we'll do it next. Get out of the way. They're going to have some more darker feel to it. There's always some more dark ones. This is probably one of the scariest levels in this game. But when you were a kid, I'm not scared of it now. But when I was a kid, there's some parts I didn't like those guys where you have to get the, they have like the light or whatever, and you have to try to get it from. I did not like that, and I just got hit. Was that the first time I got hit in this playthrough? That is, that's not bad. That's the first time I got hit in this playthrough. I think you in the fire? No. See those things over there?
We've always had trouble with the gear
back that
binders,
I'm moving?
but now they've set up
Those you
force
have to
fields to
fly
separate
across.
us.
It's not
If
easy.
you can find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields.
Okay, this guy, the guy that's playing this, if you listen to him, he's the voice of, he sounds like, I'm pretty sure he's the voice of SpongeBob, unless if you listen to him.
I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
I think the guy who plays, SpongeBob also plays Spyro in one of these games. I don't remember if it was this one, but yeah. You gotta get these little things, the light bulbs or whatever from here. Yep. Break all the windmills and you get another achievement thing for that. So I'll try and do it, that's a little more harder to see. We'll see if we can do that. I'll see if I can get that. Maybe I'll try to get all the windmills before any of that happens, but we'll see. If I can do that, because getting all the windmills will unlock a no point, but in this game I know I can get all of them. Not really that hard, if you know what you're doing. But I could mess up like that, and for some reason the hover did not work for some reason. Don't know why. Why it didn't work. But hey, I can't really complain about it. Not too much not working, but let's see if I can. Can't do anything, but we need to. There we go, we got this. I can't fly over there. What am I still here? Okay. Yeah, we got him this time. Let's go get this. Booyah. And I don't need to get out of the right extras, but if I want to try to get a skill point, but I could if I wanted to. We'll see. If it tells me what they are at the end, I might go back and do them. But if I know where they are on the way. Wait, you there? You just saying that me? Yeah. And now we want to go. You guys. Now we want to go. See if I'm not die again. So I can get all these windmills and stuff. Taken care of. Can't do that. I can't kill you. You. And we're gonna talk about that. I remember this part in the game. I'm like, yeah, I don't like this when I was a kid. I didn't like it. So I can understand why. As a kid, I was like one year from now. I feel like I'm gonna play this level and it's like this level. I just not voice and everything. It's not really coming to you.
Oh, these gear grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
Yeah, that's the voice of SpongeBob, so I like that. They got to be Spyro games. It's like, cool. Like generators. I don't know if there's any dreams here. But yeah, like generators. Missing one? I feel like I should be because it's almost I was just right over here. Okay, I just want to know what I'm trying to like concentrate on. Oh, is there one for each of these? So once I get them, then they won't come and attack it again? Okay, that might be a good idea. So we're gonna take you. Okay, this is just one. I think we'll just keep doing the same one. Won't they? Yeah. Okay. You got put all these balls in place. I was talking much. I was concentrating. I wanted to make sure I don't know, one of the things I can get to on concentrating on the game and not pay attention and not stop talking. But take a year. I think it's not weeks ago. Do this, and then we're good. We gotta find where the last one is. Right here. Here we go. Here we go.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
Okay, Mr. SpongeBob. The weird referencing SpongeBob in a reaction video to Let's Play. Doesn't have any ever voice actor for that playing Spyro, but I think it's cool. I'm playing some of the characters. I think he plays Spyro on one of them. It might be this one, I'm not sure. Yeah, some of the enemies not to get that V18. We're gonna get all those. Okay, we're doing good so far. Not having much problems with this level. You, I need you. Unless, do you because I don't want to die. Doing one of these simple things. Okay, I don't have to be a pilot. Did you miss any gems? Miss any gems? Yeah, we do. What's one of this? A couple of this too. Just out of the way next. There we go.
Thank you, Spyro. You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
Okie smoky dokie. Let's do that. Talisman. Great. So we're going. Let's go back. I think we have enough for the speed boost thing to do all that stuff. Actually, now it's time here. It's in here. What I'm gonna do is. Bonk. Let's slow it down. Yeah, slow down. They're going way too fast. I mean, I wonder if you could do it, even if they're going this fast. Okay, I just kind of figured that out. Bonk. And now those are both slowed down. Two-way speed, that's more comfortable. I like it. Now that one gets turned down. Then we have one more to go. I need to charge, and that is you. And we're good to go. I think that's the whole thing. Yeah. Come to the charging. So let's turn you around. Camera. We're good to go. Okay, maybe we're not good to go. This might take a couple tries just to do this. I forget some of these things in this game. I'm not as easy as you think they would be. Hey, there we go. See how this goes.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
Okay. I can do that. Go ahead over there, safe. So you want to get the safest way to get there. So yeah, anything? If it is anything, yeah. to you.
Spyro, you've done well so far. You can have this little trinket for good luck. If you have any...
So now that'd be interesting. Okay. I probably shouldn't skip that, but if they tell you how to play the game, what you're saying, that's something for skip
The
on.
next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make...
But anyway, okay, you're telling me stuff I already know, so I can skip all that. That was stupid. It's like a foul. I think it gives you, yes, I like this. I think it gives you like, hey, you did it halfway, we can be really waiting on to do it all again. But it's not super tedious when it comes to doing this stuff again. It'll be a little more easier. Like maybe I want to go Yep, that is kind of my fault. Oh, I should be taking this a little more slowly. I'm not going to jump the gun as much. That. I don't know if we get the film done. I gotta fly over here. That's a really fly over here. Oh yeah. I gotta check that. So where'd you go? And you just fell out for no good reason. Okay, Mr. Cracker. Don't worry alone out there, too much. I gotta maybe jump along. Oh, that was a weird thing. How the game works. I'm stupid and I fell again. This is gonna be honestly if it goes off. I feel like I don't know if I'll start having this. We'll see. We will that. I think I feel like. Take me long to do these ones, I'll have to do all that. I'm gonna wait. Oh, for the love of... I can do this. Give me a long one off there. I don't know why I went on. I hesitate. I can't hesitate doing that. Sucks. Okay, this was the rest of the streams and me just doing this one thing. Because I'm just looking really bad. Other than you got me to put that in, like whatever.
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there.
Boom. Go down for a second.
Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
You get the speed, I'll take that. Madly thank you. And this. The gear grinder is complete. Time to 142. How long are we going? 1 to the 8 actually. We can go and do some more. Cycling, how many more levels do we have? 2 and a boss, so maybe we can just fill them out. Fill them out. Fill them out. 2 more levels. 1 we can not complete, 1 we can't. The 1 I can't 100% complete, I can always, if I don't do everything, I can come back to that one. The 1 I can 100% complete, 1 I cannot 100% complete, so we should do both. We could do those in the boss and we could finish it. Have half an hour? I don't know, the 1 I won't finish. We'll see how long. We do another one, we'll see how long it takes if I want to do that. If we get to the boss, we'll just do the boss as well. Because why not? To start off with a good boss. That'd be fine. We need to end it on a boss. That's why we can complete because we need to climb, so we have to go back. I want to get one of the things. Back. Then need more for the next stream, so probably, you know, we'll do everything we can here. The second one, it's gonna be split up because we have to come back and do a bunch of stuff, so every time we have to come back and do one.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'll be mighty grateful.
You sound like some guy who plays like money bags. I don't know why, but you probably wouldn't be surprised if they play multiple characters. Okay, what on this? Let's take 2 of like these 2. 1. Yeah, jump on you. Jump up here. Keep with Oh, you need it anyway. Yeah, okay. Go. Do everything? Okay. We'll walk through that. We'll get it back. They're really pretty good. Okay. That was stupid. I got hit there. And you should go on. Jack climbers.
The
You have to
water
say.
workers have boxed up most of our baby turtles. The boxes are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame breath, maybe you could break them open and release the turtles.
Okay, don't got a flame book yet. How many guys do I need? 11. I think there's more we want now. Manage. I think we can manage getting all of these boxes. But the flame book doesn't have blocks. We can there we go. Then we do the flame book.
Impressive! Most impressive! Please take
And
this
that's the thing,
sacred
when I do these challenges, I'm, like, very
thingamajig as a
focused on
token
them.
of our
I feel like I
everlasting
have to complete
gratitude.
them. Gratitude. Let's do that. Boom. Okay. That's all I know. I can't complete this one. We should go. Just the last little bit and we should be good. Let's check for you.
There's a chef at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our baby turtles. If you know how to climb, you could get up there and stop him.
I mean, I kind of do. Well, I do. It's game on left, but that's kind of well, the enemies 17 out of 17. I don't know why it's 11.
Thank you, young dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Gotcha. Do that. 2 diamonds left. There's only 1 left now. That would be a really quick level. I forgot. 1 more level and then boss, I would say. Let's do it. 11. It's 11:50. 6. I mean, there's only 1 more on the boss. Let's just do it and finish it. It'd be a good place to end the stream. And that would get us a good, the first whole world. Everything else done except for this level, the home world, and then the first level going. Then what I would have to go back to and do what I'll do at the next stream. After I go through the hub world there, then I'll come back and do all the stuff I need to do here. And worry about it. Let's go. Yeah. Faster. Aqua Towers. Thank you. Let me jump into Aqua Towers. But dude, that one's like a no wall level. That one's kind of wall level. That one's like a water level. This is like a left-hand animal cruelty. Boom. So it sounds like it's not a bad level. It's not bad, a little tricky. It can be a little tricky of a level. What you're doing. What do you have to say?
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
You have a similar style. Water back, and then for the water right, just put a little bit. There's the end right there. Probably this way I can the way you shoot this. We're not gonna do that though, because we have to get the lower anyway. You get everything? Yep. Turn around. Okay, I think we got everything. Alright, now you can flame those. I guess we can name. Let's get these. Maybe not. All of them. Let's try and get it. There we go. Really no gym things like you get but I not one of those things that I like. I feel like a pet peeve of mine. I don't know why. I think it shouldn't be a pet peeve or anything. About this game that I'm not. Maybe I want to check everything on this. Okay. There's something like that in places. So you gotta make sure you get one. This game they do some grinding gyms. Like you just throw up there. Like yeah, you have to know to come back to do that. You have to be like, yeah, I know I need to come back and do this or whatever. I don't know if it depends on what level you do. It does anyway, put your own money bag. You get to a certain level.
Hi,
After I paid money
You
back.
must be tougher than you look
Like,
to
if I
get
get, like,
here.
money back,
All
money
the
back,
same,
money
you
back.
won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course.
What's the deal? Rent the sub on. Oh, that's actually not too bad.
A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shark-proof. I guarantee it.
Okay. But yeah, I guess that didn't matter if I got $10 gyms. And this is just now it's just like I got that's what it does something yourself. And all the gym will be able to come back and get. We'll be able to kill the sharks at one point. I think we're gonna jump up there, it's just me. But the phone just can't do that. I didn't know it could do that. Did everything? More where's he doing? There we go. What? What am I to do? Which one go to? I'm not gonna make that.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
Good, now we can go get all these gems. What, I get gems? Whoa. So confused. Let's see what we can. Now we're gonna go up here. Get it together, do that, and then just get to the oh, yep, that might get this one. Not worry about that. We need to go and get one up here. At least two, maybe. This, that, yeah. Those ones I'm gonna forget. Now we want to go back up here. Here. Good. Boom! Now you get the shell. Now listen to you. You guys stress. Yeah, I know I get the stress out of the way.
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
Too bad.
Great. Hop on his back and guide him through each of the rings of bubbles as it appears. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
I feel like the codes are really good in this.
Well done! I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
I could always hiding this stuff. I'm like, oh, I had enough up, but I couldn't just give it to you. I had to do a challenge. Then I found it. I like you
Now that the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course?
I don't know. Do you have another Orbeus highest going to steal from us?
Okay, good luck.
It seems like you just have like a bag of orbs or eggs. Like for the next game, you have eggs. How about you miss that one?
Pretty.
Okay, David.
Incredible. You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Obviously, it's the other flipper. Another one in the goggles, another one in the rubbing suit.
Sorry, pal. I don't have any new jobs for you at the moment.
Okay, well, you get those random orbs, let me know.
The water workers have kidnapped
Okay,
6 of
that
my
seems
children
that
and hidden them
close.
in the tops of these numbered towers.
Okay,
I
we're
borrowed
spinning
some
now. This is
explosives
weird.
to blast the doors off the towers.
Okay.
If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
Okay, I think we can manage. I think we can manage that. And one right here, and 2 right here. Sounds very easy. Without hedges, you know? There we go. There's the second one. I don't know how I just get to the top, shuts everything off. Good, there's something up there, couldn't the cubes turn off? I don't know. I think there's the only one down here, right? So we need to go back down. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna try to get these crabs. I gotta kill you. I can't really have this. I don't want. I just want to. Yeah, let's just give it a. Now we get some more. Booty boom. 5 and 6. I think we're done. 2 more. Good. Is this guy? Fight the boss? I think we're good. Okay, you might want to get some health after this, but... Oh, are they gone? Are they gone? Okay. Woohoo, okay. I feel like this for a decent amount, so... Why? Oh, no, wait, we go back. Here's my last. Full house. There we go.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you were collecting these orbs. Please take this one.
I've heard this happen. Like lemon. That's lower than 100. I believe that you use a house. I can get a house if I to get out of the portal. Exit level because that makes it a lot easier. I like this one. Even fun. Pretty slow. But if it's the boss, we're gonna beat that. I don't think we're gonna do the whole second one. If this stream is any temptation.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6
Cut me off,
talismans,
yeah.
this door will open.
Do
Okay,
I know that?
Spyro, jump through that hole in the floor to get down to Crush's dungeon. I'll help you by tossing sheep through the hole if I can catch them. Good luck.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take some of these sheep because I actually need them. How many level ups did I complete in this one? Oh, it's letting me use the D-pad and the optional. Okay, let me use that. I just noticed that. Let me use the D-pad and the thing. So what do we got here? Summer Force 82%. Global Force 81%. And then Sunny Beach is 72, but we'll come back and do those next. For that team. Now number 4, let's fight Crux Dungeon. And end the stream after this, because I feel like I've done enough after this for one stream.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
Couldn't you tell me that before
That's
I fell down the
orb
pit?
in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah, how about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Get off! Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you? Where are we? No dragons. Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush, go through the portal, you idiot.
Tell all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar, quickly!
No! Go! Crush! Get the orbs now! No! You despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah, I would have gone after him. But didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
Good idea. We better go right now.
Okay, and I guess from there to when the game starts. Okay, I'm going Okay, going the alarm because the thing's going off and I can't get to it right now. This guy. So I'm gonna pause this for a second because here's the alarm. The other one going off. I don't care. Nothing important, mind you. It goes off all the time because this is one of those things Windows has low batteries. It's nothing important, and I want to beat this guy. I don't want to stop and leave him until close to beating him, so now that he chases you, let's go and get the Yep, this is where he chases you. And then okay, like so far. Hey, shoot down some sheep down. Oh, it's dead here. Where's the sheep talking? There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. And boom goes the dynamite. And he is toast. Crushed is gone. Until I think the end, because I think he comes back at the final boss, but it's gone. Don't gotta worry about him.
No, Crush! You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but Gulp will be more than a match for you.
The Sam.
Bring it on, Shorty.
You tell him, Spyro.
Gulp, come here now! Destroy him and make sure it's painful. What? The roof? Gulp, get me out of here! So long, dragon.
What a wuss.
This picking will turn back to somewhat normal. And in Autumn Plains, do I need to have the controller?
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that. Boom. Why, you?
He falls to his death, so it should be his death. I mean, I wouldn't fall. When Spyro fell from that height, he didn't die, so I guess. Yay! And now that's Autumn Plains? Unless somebody talks to me, this is going to be the end of the stream. Or there's any more cutscenes or anything else. Anything else? No, but I don't want to do anything like gives me any gems. So I'm going to stop the stream. We have lots to see. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 portals just here. 5 portals here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 9 levels. It's a lot. So what we're gonna do is end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys had a lot of fun with this stream. I had fun playing Spyro tonight. Spyro 2 is another great game. Not my favorite out of the bunch. I think it's my second favorite. It's my least favorite out of the 3. but it's really good as well. They're all really good, and I highly recommend playing all of them. A lot of things number 2 does really well. There's a couple things I like in the first game a little more. I don't know. Or do I like this game? Well, I don't really know. I always say I like the second game the least, but maybe I don't. I don't know. But besides the point, it's a great game. I'll be streaming tomorrow some more. I'm actually going to be streaming the whole second hub board because it's just way too much, and I'm also going to go back in the beginning after I finish the hub board here. I'm going to go back after I get climb and go back and do the other stuff after I finish this hub board. Now I'll come here and do a couple levels. Don't know if I'll do them all because that would be a freaking hell of a stream, and I don't know if I can do that many. So do like half, and then do the other half maybe in another stream, and then we do the final level. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. You can always check the description box for my Facebook, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Like and subscribe to the channel to be notified when you make new videos. And you can always stay epic, and I'll see you in the next epic stream. Bye.